Port, drones on the rise.
With all the publicity surrounding these newfangled flying machines or space invaders, I uncovered a lab tucked away in a familiar place in Nebraska. Researchers believe they are onto something big, even a drone revolution. Say the words Memorial Stadium and just about everyone in Nebraska thinks of this. But crammed in a building under the south side of the stadium, there's this. It's the Nebraska Intelligent Mobile Unmanned Systems Lab, NIMBUS as they call it, where robotics and computers come together. Researchers study the remote-controlled battery-powered aircraft known as drones.
I think this is fascinating. I think the potential of this is very exciting.
UNL professors Sebastian Elbaum and Carrick Detweiler are the brains behind the operation. They have roughly a dozen university students.
So I think we're really at the beginning of the, not only the drone kind of revolution, but the robotics revolution.
It has the potential to change many activities, ranging from agriculture, journalism, infrastructure inspection.
On the day we visited, they showed us how drones would use lasers and sensors to test for stress on aging bridges. A second experiment included a drone taking water samples from a tank to test for purity. Many of the experiments are tailor-made for Nebraska, focusing on agriculture. A drone with a camera mounted on it hovers over an indoor cornfield.
So we're going to be flying over 1 or 2 feet over the corn.
Okay.
Because we want to measure more than the height, we want to measure the shape of the leaves.
The Nimbus lab has roughly 30 drones of various shapes, sizes, and rotors, including one that can fit in the palm of your hand. Computer engineering graduate student David Anthony of Lexington, Nebraska, is hoping to land a job working with farmers.
I'm looking at taking what I've built with the crop surveying and hopefully applying it to more commercial settings. What does a hailstorm early in the growth cycle do? Can we give them a better prediction?
The Nimbus lab has permits from the FAA for what is called the commercial use of drones. And then there are so-called hobbyists who are getting their hands on these things.
So I went online and I bought one on Amazon.
Brett Helling of Omaha says he shelled out about $2,000 for it, then hooked up a GoPro cam.
A hobbyist just means, I take the thing out, do it for fun, trying to kind of toy around with the practical applications at work.
Helling helped his father put together picturesque videos of Omaha from the air for his dad's production company. He's aware the FAA has come out with some rules.
You can't fly it out of line of sight within, I believe it's 8 miles of an airport, above 400 feet.
But critics are worried about drones falling into the hands of amateurs who treat them as a toy, or perhaps even a tool for spying.
I think there's absolutely a risk. It goes back to the common sense point that if you're stupid with it, it's people are going to get hurt. If you fly it over a stadium and it crashes, it's going to fly down and hit somebody. However, if you're out here in the middle of nowhere flying it and just using common sense, I don't think that it's that big of a risk.
There's also fear of the unknown.
One thing's for sure, drones are here and growing in popularity as well as curiosity. I checked with the Nebraska State Patrol. It is not currently using drones and does not have any plans to buy them. In Iowa, a State Patrol spokesman told me they don't have any, but he said they would be useful for traffic situations and searching for missing people.
Wow, fascinating.